What's up, y'all? Actually, I'm doing a little job today, and somebody had brought it to my attention yesterday because we were just chit-chatting, me and my homegirl or whatever, and she was like, bruh, you should do a story time or whatever about it. And I was like, my gosh, I've been through so many experiences like that before. She was like, that's crazy, but it's also funny as hell, but it brings awareness too, right? So we gonna talk about the time me and my homegirl basically got kidnapped and possibly killed. I mean, I don't know, he could have did, you know, that's an endless story, but I'm gonna go ahead and do a story time about that and let y'all know what happened. So if y'all don't know, now y'all know. Your girl was a stripper. I used to be an exotic dancer. Well, the only reason I say used to is because I had a baby, so I'm like enjoying mommyhood right now. But I have no issue going back. If y'all do question that, no issue going back at all. I'm just taking my time right now. Plus, I want to go ahead and drop some weight. So once I drop the weight, then you'll probably see me dancing again. Sorry, not sorry. But I'm just doing a little drive and story time with y'all. I thought that might be cute because I do this every day. Basically, I get some work done. Then I get in the car and just take a little drive, you know, get a little chill back. I'm gonna just say what happened, and I guess if any questions arise, y'all just ask me in the comments or whatever. So this was back in like, I want to say like 2016, 2017-ish. It wasn't that long ago. Me and my homegirl, because when we dance, we like to travel, and I don't do it. I used to, but not too big on it anymore, going by myself. So we always try to link up and travel. Don't get me wrong, I will do it by myself if I have to. Like, I have no issue doing anything solo dolo. But in general, like, we were so tight. We was like, what the fuck, we might as well just do it together. So we decided to go to Tampa and check out some clubs there, because we had a male friend that was telling us about all this hype or whatever about certain clubs. And so we decided to go out there and book us a room or whatever, and we goofy as hell together. Like, you would swear we sisters, the way we act with each other. So we pre-gaming, we having fun in the room, we just acting a fool. Child, we jumping on the bed. I fell off, I hit my head. Like, I remember all this vividly, because that shit had me rolling. She was dying. I legit hit my head. We were jumping on bed like we were little kids, child. Yeah, I think like what's wrong, we was just doing the damn thing. We was having fun. So we was like, okay, instead of us like securing a club before we got there, because a lot of dancers do that, they'll hit up the club ahead of time and, you know, do what you gotta do, send pictures or whatever, contact them, they meet you, you do audition or whatever. Sometimes you start and you audition and you start the same day, so sometimes it's like that too. So regardless of all that, we get to Tampa and we having a ball, we just being goofy, we going to the mall, we doing silly stuff. So then it starts to get dark, so we like, alright, cool, a bit. We go wait till like 12. We go wait till 12. Because we was gonna be there for the whole weekend. So we had plenty of time to figure out what club we want to go to and dance at. So we waited until 12. We like, okay, cool, whatever. Child, I can't remember the club's name, and if I do, I'm not gonna insert it because I may still want to dance there some other time. The client had nothing to do with the club, you know what I mean? I'm gonna throw that out there too. Like, the clients sometimes don't. It's just the people. They ruin it for other people. But anyways, it was a club we went to. We went to like 4. The first one we went to, trash. I can't stand those skinny bimbo clubs. Like, no. First of all, here's my issue with skinny bimbo clubs. Y'all need to have some kind of meat in there. Y'all can be upscale and still have black girls that are curvaceous. Like, miss me with that shit. But that club was trash. We went to another club that was like right across the street. So we instead of driving over there, we got the car and we walked. So we had walked over there, and you know, we always tell them we looking to apply or whatever, and they let us in. And then we just see the club and we just not feeling it. Like, that's what they, you know what I mean? That's what they talking about. We're like, hey, shit, this shit whack. Like, and then we lit. You feel me? I ain't gonna lie, we lit as fuck already. So we goofing around like, this shit lame. Like, y'all, I thought Tampa was on top of that shit. Like, what is this? It's whack as hell. Yada yada yada, la da da da. We on our la da 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 shit. So we leave that club and we go to this one club. We was literally gonna miss it, but the dude who was at the club we had just went to was telling us, oh, there's another club, you know, catered to more people, you know what I'm saying? To more, you know what I'm saying? To more people. So he's like, all right, cool, whatever, bet. We don't discriminate, the fuck. So we go over there. Baby, I don't know what was going on that night, but it was slow as hell. There was about 3 girls on stage. Like, no, 3 girls in total. 1 was on stage and like 2 walking around. But the way they had that shit set up was lame. Like, it was too dark. And obviously a club was supposed to be dark, but I mean, baby, pitch black. Like, this ain't no rave, sis. Like, it was dark. All you saw was like glow up bracelets and like blonde, like pink wigs and shit. Like, what the fuck? That's too dark. We need to see ass shaking. Like, we need to see that shit. That's too dark. That's too dark. I don't know who told you that shit was cute. Say that for the rave festivals, baby, because no. You literally couldn't see. That's how dark it was. You couldn't see. All you saw was silhouette. You couldn't tell what the hell you was looking at unless you just saw glow up bracelets. And I'm like, what the fuck kind of shit is this? So we walk in, me and her, we already on the same page. We like telekinetic with the shit. So we look at each other, we chuckle or whatever, and we like, oh, we ain't shit. Like, we gotta go a little deeper in Florida because this is trash. So, but mind you, we were there to make money. I didn't go. Like, we having fun, yes, but obviously you're not traveling to leave empty-handed. So I'm assuming a gentleman in the club saw us walk in, scout, and then walk out. Because once we turn around and start crossing the street to go back to our car, homeboy, like, I hear him in the back of us, like walking up or whatever, and I don't pay no mind to it. I'm like, okay, whatever, you know. Hello, other people parking this bitch too, so, and we don't work here, so it ain't that for us to be afraid of like that. Then I think he said something to my homegirl, but I'm not sure what he said. And then I can't remember what the hell what he said or whatever. But we was like, yeah, we could give you a dance, like, cause like I said, the club he was in was whack as shit. So obviously he wanted to see some ass shaking, and we was cool with that. And it's 2 of us. We ain't on no, I just came to dance with y'all. We ain't on that shit. It's 2 of us. So, baby, and I carry bear mace. So try me if you want to. But that's besides the point. He obviously doesn't know. So, we said, yeah, we could dance for you. But like I said, we were lit, bitch. Like, we was lit as fuck. And we was being on our goofy shit. Like, we was being funny. Like, we whatever. And we just was talking to each other because, like, I think he was serious. So he was like, okay, he gonna walk to his car. So he started walking to his car, and he like, all right, follow me, because I guess he was going to get money from an ATM or some shit like that. Either it was money to the ATM or his room. One of the 2 he was going to get or whatever. He wanted us to follow him. Boy, we don't know you. So he walks to his direction to his car, and then we walk the direction to ours. Now, we got in our car and like we all pulled off at the same time, right? So he pulled off and he turned like left. We pulled off and we just turned right, cause like, sis, we're not following you. Like, you sound crazy. How you go to a strip club and they got bands on you already though? Sus. Real fucking sus. But okay, so anyway, so we don't give a fuck. We saw him go that way, bitch. We went the opposite. The fuck, duh. So we keep going or whatever, and then, bruh, we keep going, and like I'm chilling on my phone. She's driving. Something told me to look back. Like, boy, my intuition was like, bitch. Like, something told me to look back. Homeboy busted Yui though. Homeboy busted Yui. Said, oh, these motherfuckers got me. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's the entitlement for me. Like, it was the entitlement for me. We don't know you, we don't owe you, so bitch, why the fuck why you trying to show out? So he busted Yui, bruh. I'm I'm thinking, okay, whatever, maybe he needed to bust a U with, because the way we turn, you know how some streets it takes forever for you to get down to the main street where you have to turn back. I'm thinking that's the case. So I'm thinking he turned the wrong way and had to turn back around or whatever. No, not at all. Baby homeboy bust that gear and he reached up to us. And when I tell you my homegirl was freaking the fuck out, she was like, oh my god, oh my god. I like, bro, be calm, like, you good, you good. That shit had me rolling because she was so scared. And I'm just sitting there looking like, he ain't gonna do shit. Like, he ain't gonna do shit. What the fuck you mean? But she was scared because she's driving, mind you. So I can understand that. She didn't know what to do. She was like, I don't want to take him back to our room, like, obviously. And I'm like, just drive through. Like, there was a park, like a turn off to like a rest area type thing. So I was like, just turn off to the park or whatever, like, to see if he's following us. You feel me? Like, if he's following us, if we turn there, he go turn too. And you know the way the rest areas are, you could keep going straight and just turn back out. So it's not like we're gonna be cornered or some shit. I'm quick on my feet, you feel me? So I'm telling her just turn in the rest area. She is so scared. He pulls up next to us. He pulls up next to us hauling ass on the motherfucking, on the street. And he's telling us like, roll your window, like we roll our window down or whatever, because we like, what the fuck is going on? And he's like, oh, you bitches must not be from here. You bitches must not be from here. You don't be playing with me like that. Don't be playing with me like that. I got your tag or whatever. And I'm sitting there like, we don't even know you, and we didn't take money, like we didn't take no deposit from you, homeboy. Like, you tripping. You look like you already spent money for you to be spazzing. It's the entitlement for me. Like, you was already spazzing. You didn't deposit any money. You literally just got told by two dancers that you would get a lap dance, and we split off on your ass. Like, why is you mad? Why is you mad? You literally burnt about 25 cents, 50 cents worth of gas trying to hightail it and fuck with us. We weren't worried about you. Like, not at all. Not at all, sister girl. So, just imagine, remember, this shit had me dying. But when she was so scared, and I get it, like, you don't know what these people be about. You know, we know Tampa. We hear stories about Tampa all the time. But you don't know what these motherfuckers be about. Like, they be ready to shoot you. Just, what I was just like, that's crazy. You pulling up on two girls because you didn't get a lap dance and you just came from a club. Sir, are you that unsatisfied? Sounds like you was up to something. And then who don't have money and you at a whole club? Like, what were you doing at the club with no money? Sir, sounds sus. Sound very sus. It ain't like you was in no Benz, baby. You was in a broke down Toyota Corolla. Calm down, pipe that shit. You was in a Toyota Corolla. Not doing shit, not about shit. Not doing shit, not about shit. You was in Toyota Corolla, bitch. I remember that shit. But he pulled up on side my Kia. This one I had a Kia Spectra, baby. A little bit, you know, them little cute. Baby, I had a Kia Spectra, and we was hauling ass. When I tell you, we was hauling ass in that Kia Spectra. He pulled up and he was like, yo, bitches must not be from here. Y'all can't do that. You look, y'all, you know what I mean? Like, threatening us, basically. Just threatening us. Telling us he got my tag, he gonna find out what we be, and da 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 da. And I'm sitting there like, sis, I had just bought that car. That's a whole paper tag. So baby, that's gonna take your ass to the office. I was not fazed at all, but I get like, she was terrified. Baby was scared. Baby was like, oh no, oh no. But we kept going straight on, I don't know the road, but there's a road, and if you keep going straight, it'll take you straight to the highway, like right to the ramp. So literally that's what happened. We just kept going straight. He yelled at us, we rolled the window back up because I wasn't fazed. Was you fazed? Because I wasn't fazed. Baby, you ain't touch me. You can say whatever you want to say, but you ain't touch me. You ain't raised shit towards me, so I'm not fazed. Are you fazed? Because I'm not. So then he proceeds to say he's gonna find out where we be. And right when we got to that little, we never did make it to the rest stop because he, like I said, he caught up to us. He caught up to us, like right there, and was like, roll your window down, yada yada, boom, 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 bang, 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 da, 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 on that shit. And then proceeded to bounce his little Toyota fucking Corolla up the fucking ramp and go about his business. When I tell you my whole girl is shocked. Bro, we was talking about that shit the whole way to the room. The whole way to the room. Yo, wait, that shit. I think that fucked it up because we sure didn't dance in no club. We was like, nah, we good. Because we weren't like, we were just having fun, but we was there to make money, but we know we can make money other places. So we wasn't stressing it, but that shit had me rolling. That was crazy. And it lets you know to be aware of your surroundings. Like, be aware of your surroundings for real. Because you see, we also timed it perfectly. Because there was plenty of people around. Imagine if it was, when clubs get out like 2 and 3 in the morning, most people be drunk. You know, some people just be ready to go home. They don't be really alert. So like, we was around the time when people was alert. Like, it wasn't like motherfuckers was drunk out their mind. It wasn't like people wasn't watching us. You know what I mean? Because we let it be known who we was, what we were there for, XYZ. So, God forbid if he was there to do something crazy, there's plenty of witnesses. There's plenty of cameras to get our action and all that. So, I mean, I'm grateful for that. But that shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. And I got a lot, I never sat down and thought about it, but I got a lot of stories similar to that. Very similar to that. Because it's something about the entitlement. A lot of men feel entitled to women. And I feel like that's another thing too. Because, baby, are you serious? I didn't know there was a faux shop right here. You already know I'm about to eat that. You already know I'm about to eat that. Hold on, cause baby, the way this shit is set up though is a little thin flake sandwich. Do you have like a lemonade?
Yeah, lemonade.
Okay, that's right now. Anyway, I'm enjoying this little rascal behind me. And that was a story time with me almost getting kidnapped, cause he was literally following us. He was about to life. He was about to. Yeah. Cause imagine if we did go. Say we were dumb enough to go and follow him. He didn't have money at a club. He didn't have money at the club. He said he was going to the ATM and then we would go follow him to the room. What was you there for? Like, he very much could have beat us, raped us, kidnapped. Like, you don't know nowadays. We just seen plenty of times dudes be doing that to girls and put them in the luggage and roll their ass right on through the front door. So yeah, y'all gotta be, I don't know, you gotta be vigilant. But I got more story times coming. Let me know if y'all like this. This is a little out of my element because I do not like talking about my business, but if it's something like this where it's funny but it's also alert, like a hey, be on the lookout, I don't mind talking about it because I got plenty of them, baby, plenty of them, and I'll let you know more about it as time goes. Alright y'all, this is Gypsy and I'll talk to y'all later.